Genesis chapter 29 verse 32 occurs after Jacob is deceived into marrying Leah, the older sister, instead of Rachel, the woman he loves. Leah knew her position and hoped that having children would win Jacob's love. The name, Reuben, means, look, a son, in Hebrew. Leah believed that bearing a son would earn her the love and affection of her husband. She referred to her state as one of affliction, indicating her emotional pain and struggle as an unloved wife. Her hope that a son would change her husband's feelings shows her desire for validation and love, which was culturally significant in her time. This longing for approval and recognition resonates deeply with many of us today. Reuben committed incest with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and mother of his half-brothers Dan and Naphtali, a mistake that impacted his legacy. This act was a breach of family honor, which led to his father's wrath and the forfeiture of his birthright. Reuben's actions are a powerful reminder of our human nature and invite us to reflect on our actions and the importance of integrity. Despite his mistakes, Reuben still sought to protect his family. In the story of Joseph, when the brothers conspired to eliminate him, it was Reuben who intervened, suggesting they throw Joseph into a pit instead, intending to rescue him later. Genesis chapter 37 verse 21 to 22. This act of compassion was significant, highlighting Reuben's inherent desire to be a protector and leader, even amidst his past mistakes. His plea to Jacob during the famine in Egypt further demonstrates his growth. He offers to take responsibility for Benjamin's safety, showing a transformation from a reckless youth to a more mature individual willing to bear the weight of familial responsibility. Genesis chapter 42 verse 37. Thank you for passing by. Please press the like button, smash the subscribe button, share, and leave a comment. In Genesis chapter 49 verse 1 to 4, Jacob gathers his sons to bless them and prophesy about their futures. Jacob emphasizes the collective identity of his sons as the tribes of Israel. This sets the tone for the blessings and prophecies that will follow for each of his sons. He begins with Reuben, his firstborn, acknowledging his strength and status but also chastising him for his instability and actions that led to a loss of prominence. Jacob describes Reuben as unstable as water, and states that he will not excel despite being the firstborn because of his past transgressions. He compares Reuben to water, emphasizing his lack of stability and control. His prediction that Reuben will not have preeminence serves to underline the consequences of his behavior, indicating that the firstborn's privileges will be forfeited. The sons of Reuben are Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh were known for their agricultural lifestyle. They expressed their desire to settle east of the Jordan River because the land was seen as a prime area for raising livestock. The tribes settled west of the Jordan River. Moses permitted them to settle there on the condition that they would assist the other Israelites in conquering the promised land. They were expected to fight alongside their fellow tribes until the land was secured. They had to commit to sending their fighting men to help in the conquest, ensuring that they did not abandon the other tribes during the battle for Canaan. Only after the land was conquered could they return to their chosen territory in Gilead. This agreement ensured that their settlement did not jeopardize the collective effort of the Israelites in taking possession of the promised land. These conditions were intended to maintain unity and ensure that all tribes participated in the struggles ahead. In Gilead, the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh built an altar known as the Altar of Witness, or the Witness. Joshua chapter 22 verse 10 to 34. It was a replica of the altar of the Lord, but it did not have the presence of God. It was not intended for sacrifices but rather as a reminder of the shared faith and covenant with God. These tribes faced challenges, including conflicts and assimilation with neighboring tribes. According to 1 Chronicles chapter 5 verse 25 to 26, the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh engaged in idolatry and sinful acts. As a consequence of their actions, God allowed them to be conquered by the Assyrians, who exiled them beyond the Euphrates River, which caused their dispersion. The tribe of Reuben is part of a larger collection referred to as the Lost Tribes of Israel. The mandrake, a plant that produces lavender-colored flowers and is believed to be the symbol of fertility, became the symbol of the tribe. Reuben's life teaches us that our choices have consequences. Reuben's journey from failure to protector of his family illustrates that God can use us despite our shortcomings. His life encourages us to reflect on our own paths, embrace our responsibilities, and seek redemption when we stumble. Reuben's story serves as a reminder that no matter our past, we have the potential to contribute positively to the lives of others and fulfill the purpose God has for us.